get away with this. I won't let you.
Lisa, is that you? What the hell are you talking about?
Don't pretend you don't know Colette. He told me.
Who's he? What are you talking about?
I saw what you wrote. You said I'm an unfit mother? You're trying to take Tiffany away from me?
Lisa, whoever's telling you all this is lying. It's not true.
I don't know what's real anymore. It's inside these papers. It's 4 pieces of paper, so I signed them.
I said, don't you sign anything.
Do you hear me? Don't sign anything.
He's coming back. I gotta go.
How come I haven't met Uncle John?
He's been sick for a while. We haven't been able to visit him since you were a baby.
Sick with what?
A lot of stuff. He's had a heart attack. He had a stroke.
So if you guys both die, I have to go live with him?
Heather, Tiffany Robinson. Don't you even say that.
Well, she's right. That's what a godfather is, any way you slice it.
Why'd you pick him for that?
It was easy. Without him, we couldn't have adopted you. He's the one that found you for us.
Found me where?
No, we'll tell you all about that stuff when you're a bit older, okay, honey?
Boy. Welcome! Welcome! All right. Watch yourself on that step there. I fixed it, but still a little wonky. Come on in, everybody.
All right.
Our casa is su casa. Right, huh? You know, since the kids are grown, we couldn't handle that much space.
Yeah, sure.
And North Bay has been great.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Oh, yeah. And good neighbors. Quiet. Real quiet. Oh. Well, you must be Heather then.
John's secretaries.
Oh, yeah.
Can you guess who that is? I had more hair back then. I was an Eagle Scout. And you know, they flew us all the way to London, England, to sing for the Queen. The actual Queen of England. Can you believe it? You know, Heather, you don't have to be so shy. I know you a long time. And I was there the day you became part of the family. You follow me. See all these awards? What do you think? Huh.
You one of those?
Sure. Some of them, back when I was your age. Oh, look there. That's me. And that's you. They'll kill you. Did your dad ever tell you that I helped with your adoption?
Do you know my real mom?
Your mom in the kitchen is real. Lots of kids aren't as lucky as you. You know that, right? You're very special, Anna. You're different than everyone else.
Different how?
You still have to grow a little bit. I promise. I'll tell you about it someday. Pinky swear. There. It's official.
John Edward Robinson. You were supposed to report here on the 17th.
My apologies. I was away on business, and by the time I got your letter, I was already late.
What kind of business are you in?
Consulting, mostly.
Consulting who? About what?
I'm a little confused, Miss Coy. My probation is in Kansas. I'm not sure why I'm being called to report in Missouri.
Tell me about Kansas City Outreach.
Sure. It's a program that was created by myself and other area businessmen to provide housing for unwed mothers, as well as job training, babysitting.
Okay, so this is a charity that you started.
Yes.
Felony conviction in 1967 for stealing from your employer. Felony arrest in 68 for theft at your new place of work. Misdemeanor arrest in 69, theft at the workplace. Starting to see a pattern.
That was a long time ago.
One more in 69, arrest for embezzlement. In 1976, convicted of mail fraud. In 77, you forged the mayor's signature to publicly award yourself Man of the Year for your work with the disabled. Did you actually do any work with the disabled?
Is the purpose of this meeting to embarrass me, Miss Coy? I didn't break my parole in Kansas. So I ask you again, with respect, why am I being called here?
I got a call from someone at the Birdsong Women's Shelter in Overland Park. She said you approached them in early December looking for young single mothers to place in a work program.
I asked if we could be of service.
You told her it was sponsored by the Olathe Credit Union, where you sat on the board of directors.
I'm on the board of the Kansas City Outreach. Our bank is the Olathe Credit Union. Sounds like they should have been writing this down.
Mr. Robinson, I see repeat offenders every day. You're not the only one with a folder this thick. A con man is always looking to get over on someone else. So I wonder, what's in it for you? I don't see the angle here.
There is no angle. I made some mistakes in my life. I'm trying to find a way to get back.
And that's what I figured you'd say.
We could have done this by phone. If there's nothing else. I have a long ride back home.
If I have to call on you again, I don't want to ask twice.
Hello, can I help you with something?
Oh, good afternoon, ma'am. I'm Lena Coy. I'm with the Missouri Department of Parole and Probation.
Oh no, is someone in trouble?
Oh, no, no trouble. I've been going around to the women's shelters in the area to ask if anyone has been contacted by a fella named John Robinson. And it would have been back in early January.
Doesn't ring a bell. The only other person is Gil. I can ask.
He said he was representing a group called the Kansas City Outreach.
Oh, you mean John Osborne? I spoke with him. Nice guy.
John Osborne?
Yeah, we connected him with Lisa.
Lisa? Lisa who?
Lisa Stacy. She was here sometime after the New Year's. Oh, she had a baby girl named Tiffany. Oh, I'm so glad they landed back on their feet. That baby was as cute as all get out.
So Lisa and her baby were placed in the outreach program?
Well, they were, but she backed out, found herself a new man, ran off to start a family together. I think she mentioned Colorado.
You spoke to her about this?
No, she wrote us a letter in January. Said she was doing great, Tiffany was great, thanking us for our help, you know.
Do you still have this letter? I know what I want, and I'm going to go after it. While I am truly grateful for Mr. Osborne's help, I realize that I need to move on and make my own way. Please don't worry about me. I'm a big girl, and I know what is best for Tiffany and me. I'll write more as soon as I can. Lots of love. Lisa. Colette Dunnings.
Lisa split from my son right before Christmas. Some big fight. Dean took off for the army, and Lisa took Tiffany to stay at a shelter. We helped out when we could while she tried to find a job.
And that was when she met John. You know him as John Osborne?
She said he was going to help her get her GED, set her up with a place to live. I kept saying, "Do you even know this guy?" But she had a very trusting nature. Anyway, he set her up in Overland Park, a motel. Harrow. The Harrow Inn. That night I get a call, and it's Lisa. And she's freaking out, accusing me of trying to take Tiffany away from her. I'm trying to calm her down, and she says they made her sign on some papers. 4 of them, she said. And then she says something like, "He's coming back, I gotta go." She was gone. I called the motel the next morning. They said Lisa and Tiff had already been checked out, and that's when I knew. I knew something bad had happened.
So the police were made aware of John at that time. John Osborne.
I gave his name when we filed the report. Then we all got the letters.
You got letters?
That's supposedly from her. Lisa's mom got one out in Alabama. So did the shelter where she was staying.
You don't think Lisa wrote this?
Maybe it's her signature, but it's not her words, that's for sure. She said they made her sign on 4 sheets of paper. You've got one in your hand right there. Lisa's mom got another. And Safe House. Maybe there's one more out there.
Did the police see this?
They saw the one from the shelter. They wondered why we still thought she was missing. I guess it was all they needed to stop looking.
Yes, hello?
Hi, is this Lynn Jessup, Lisa Stacy's mother?
Yes, speaking.
Hi, my name is Lena Coy. I'm with the Missouri Parole and Probation Department.
Is this about my girls? Have you heard from Lisa?
No, ma'am, I'm sorry. I'm not part of the investigation. But I am looking into a man you might know as John Osborne.
Oh, yeah. Dean's sister told me all about him. They think he might have something to do with the letters we got. God knows Lisa didn't write them.
And what makes you think they may have been written by someone else?
A mother knows what her daughter sounds like, Miss Coy. It's her signature, but it isn't her.
Miss Jessup, could you fax over a copy of that letter?
I sure can.
Yes, I'd like to speak with Detective Jenna Cormack, please. Hey, Jen.
Hey.
Thanks for coming halfway.
Oh, it's no hassle. Gives me a chance to get out the office. There's a case file on the Robinson investigation.
So there is an investigation. The family doesn't seem to think so.
We talked to the family about this. We're not even sure it's a missing person at this point.
Well, what about Robinson?
He was our only suspect, but he said he hadn't heard from her. Then the letters came in.
You saw the letters?
Of course. Was sent to the Overland Park PD. Says she's living in Kansas. Doesn't want anything to do with the family. Wasn't much more left to look into.
Hold on, who's Paula Godfrey?
That's her name, our missing person.
No, her name is Lisa Stacy. She has a baby, Tiffany.
A baby? What the hell are you talking about? Who's Lisa Stacy?
Who's Paula Godfrey?
Paula Godfrey, 19, reported missing by her parents August 84. She answered an ad about a job that Robinson posted in the paper using his real name. She left her family to attend a training class in Texas and was never seen again. When she was reported missing, people started getting letters, typed letters with her signature. Listen. We're not the only ones chasing this guy. The FBI is trying to pin him on federal charges, but all they can get on him is forgery.
You're kidding. It's like busting Capone for tax evasion.
Work for Capone?
He did something to those women and that baby. Fraud and forgery, just the tip of the iceberg.
And soon he'll be off the streets. This is just buying everyone time to gather evidence to back up our claims.
Robinson was arrested on federal charges a couple months later. He was sentenced to serve 6 to 20 years for forgery and fraud. I spent the rest of that year working with Overland Park and the FBI, trying to build a case against him for the 3 missing females. In the end, we couldn't find enough evidence to charge him with anything. And no one ever saw the women or that baby girl ever again. He was out on bail for a year while he appealed, and 3 weeks before he went to prison, another woman went missing. Catherine Clampett answered a job ad posted in the paper, and she was never seen again. When her family reported her missing, they got letters, typed letters, with handwritten signatures. 6 years later, John Edward Robinson was released from jail. Hey, Lynn. Lena Coy here. I didn't get you at a bad time?
No, I was just thinking it was about time I got a call from you.
Listen, I wanted you to know... John Robinson is being
Released early for good behavior and medical considerations.
Well, I knew they couldn't keep him forever on the fraud stuff.
I did all I could. I'm really sorry.
You got nothing to be sorry.
Pray for him, Lena.
I'll check back in soon, okay?
It's always nice to hear your voice. Take care now. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Up, Heather. It's not like I held him down. You are not qualified to give piercings to other kids. Now, Joel's parents will deal with him. You better hope it doesn't get infected. Oh, you think this is funny? Huh? Making me come down, take you out of school, it's funny to you? Hey, we're not done here. You know what, Heather? You can't just lounge around all day and then tell me there's no time to help out around here or do your homework or, God forbid, you actually put the dishes in the sink. Unbelievable.
So, how was your day?
It's not funny. It's not. She is that close to getting kicked out of school.
Come on, she pierced Joel's, You're absolutely right. That was the wrong thing to do.
Well, yeah, and it's not just that, okay? Mr. Sawyer had a laundry list of infractions, detentions, demerits. I can keep track of it all.
Okay, I get it. Can we just... I've had a hell of a day, and I was really looking forward to sitting down with my two favorite ladies, enjoying a delicious meal that my beautiful wife has been nice enough to make for us, and
Okay, all right, I get it. To be continued. Remember, we're going dress shopping for your cousin's wedding.
Why are we going to Lenexa for a wedding? We barely ever see them.
It's a 10-hour drive, Max. Come on, when's the last time we were on a road trip?
Can't we just send a card?
It's one weekend of your life. Buck up, Buttercup.
Wait, see? If I said that, I would never hear the end of it.
Yeah, because you literally say that all the time.
No, and that's not fair at all. That was not...
Solo mi, oh, solo mi, oh, you did some linguini. Oh, I'm gonna have your mashed potatoes if you don't eat them. I'm fasting.
Okay, my
Stop.
please,
Stop.
Please, we get it. Oh, I like it. What do you think?
Hard pass.
You said that to all four.
Well, they just keep getting worse. I look like a doll in this.
No, you look like a regular girl.
Well, I don't want to be a regular girl. This isn't my style.
You don't have a style, Heather. You wear hoodies and those massive jeans. You might as well be wearing a ball gown.
That's how young people dress.
Well, that sure doesn't make it stylish. And you're not wearing a hoodie and jeans to the wedding, okay? This is supposed to be a fun moment, you know? A mom taking her daughter to buy a dress.
Fun for who?
Please, have a seat. What brings you down?
We're on a missing persons. And your name came up in our investigation of a suspect. Several times, in fact.
Not as an accomplice, I hope.
What can you tell us about John Edward Robinson?
I knew this day was coming. How much time you got?
Her name is Suzette Troughton. Disappeared on April 5th after she took a job with Robinson looking after his sick father.
John Robinson's father died years ago while he was in prison.
April 12th, 1993.
Yeah, Suzette never let a day go by without calling her mom, so when the call suddenly stopped, she filed a report. A few days later, she gets a letter. Her mom said Suzette never used a typewriter and couldn't spell to save her life. There's only one spelling mistake on that letter, and that's her dog's name.
And what about the dog?
Dogs. 2 little Pekingese dogs, Pika and Harry. Her mom said she wouldn't cross the street without them, so we started there. Checked all the animal shelters, and we learned that 2 Pekingese dogs were found at a trailer park in Olathe the day after Troughton's last call. One of the residents living in this trailer park is one John Edward Robinson.
You've got to be kidding me.
Basically just left him on his own doorstep.
He started again. I wish I could say I was surprised.
Maybe he never stopped.
He hasn't even changed his MO. He must think he's untouchable.
So far, he's been right.
Obviously, you picked him up.
We couldn't push him off his story, that she had run off at the last minute with some guy named Jerry and they sailed off into the sunset together.
Literally, like on a boat.
This won't be the last missing girl. He's not going to stop until somebody stops him.
We're putting together a joint task force. Lenexa and Overland Park PD.
Yeah, we're overseeing it.
The FBI is assigning agents next week. John Edward Robinson has jumped to the front of the line.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like you've had this guy pegged from the start.
I've had this file in my desk for the last 15 years. I was there when he went to prison. I was there when he got out. I have spent the better part of my career trying to call him out to whatever branch of law enforcement would listen.
We're listening now.
Yeah.
And the cavalry is on its way.
And then it was in grade school, am I right? Grade school, when Samantha decided she liked the name Sam better. So she demanded that Sam change his name. So for about a year, Samantha was known as Sam, right? And Sam was known as Batman. She's been getting her way ever since. And it looks like she struck again. So, Liam, we have some advice for you. 2 words that you're going to have to get used to. Yes, dear. We would like to propose a toast to the happy couple.
They said they're leaving home an hour ago.
They haven't even got the cake yet. We can't be rude. Okay, just get off and just leave.
Yeah, but like, how are you guys doing? Oh, Heather, you remember Aunt Karen? Yep.
Well, aren't you getting tall? I just love your red hair.
Thanks.
Okay, please excuse her manner. She's not getting it from us.
No, it's nothing.
Can you remember Sammy at this age?
I do. Got it.
May I have this dance?
It's okay, honey. Go dance with your uncle. It's okay.
Why so glum, hon? Is it my dancing? Now, I know we haven't seen each other much, but we're family, okay? And I want you to know, you can always come to me for help or advice.
Thanks. I'm okay.
Now, your mom tells me you're having trouble at school. Home, too.
Of course, Jill told you that. She'll tell anyone who will listen.
Hey, you shouldn't call her that.
What, should I call her Mom?
Mm-hmm. Isn't that what you call your dad?
It's different.
Mm-mm. It shouldn't be. Heather, sweetheart, they only want the best for you. We all do. Do you remember when you were little and you visited us and I told you you were special?
Promised you would tell me about it when I was older.
Mm-hmm. You remember we pinky swore? That means something from where I come from. Now, I owe you a story. And I think you're almost there, too.
Excuse me. Sorry for cutting in. I have been trying to find my daughter all night on the dance floor. May I?
Don't you think that's the lady's choice? Oh, there's a smile. Okay. My work here is done. She's all yours, brother.
Thank you. Good chat with your uncle?
Come here, hip only accepting something it's carrying.
Oh, how many heart attacks have you had, my dear?
Didn't slow you down on the dance floor, did it?
No.
Well, a visit in the books.
Yeah. Oh, right careful, baby brother. Oh, so good to see you.
Yeah, it's been too long.
Yeah. Oh.
Oops.
Oh.
We should do this more often.
No. Before you know it, you'll be having your own wedding. And I better be invited to that one.
Deal.
Come here. Come here, little girl. Oh, little Heather. Yeah, isn't that good?
All right, everyone, take a seat. Let's get down to it. For all the Missouri folks with us, I'm Sergeant Don Tessio.
And I'm Detective Gail Evans.
We'll be overseeing this investigation. This is John Edward Robinson. He might not look like much, but he's been a suspect in 4 murders already, and our missing person could make it 5.
One of his suspected victims is a 5-month-old baby girl. Our objectives here are to locate Suzette Troughton or find enough probable cause to get a warrant to search his 2 properties.
Heading your way.
Alongside the mobile home in Olathe, Robinson owns a 16-acre plot of farmland out in Lacine. Phone records have him making a call home from that location on the night Suzette went dark.
We want round-the-clock surveillance. If Suzette Troughton is being kept there, we want to find out. If he goes somewhere, we will follow. If he meets someone, we'll be watching. If he drops something, we'll be there to pick it up. The more days that go by, the less of a chance there is of finding Miss Troughton alive. So that clock is already ticking.
She's not going to slip through our fingers, okay? Mr. Robinson has been making people disappear since the 1980s. But whatever he's doing to these girls, it stops here with us.
That's it. Let's get to it.
Why are you going through my things?
Where's my birth certificate?
What?
My birth certificate. You have to have it. I just want to see it.
Heather, honey, now's not the time, okay?
I want to see it.
Why? Why right now?
Why won't you show it to me?
Just because...
It has my mom's name. It has my real mom.
Why don't you ever do this when your dad is here? Huh? I mean, he's not your real father either. He just gets a pass.
Yeah, because he treats me like his daughter, not just some pet he has to push around because he has nothing better to do.
Nothing better to do? You are my responsibility.
Mm-hmm. I'm not your daughter, and you were never meant to be a mom.
Do you really want to know?
Yes. Tell me.
Honey, your mother killed herself in a women's shelter.
That's not true. You're lying.
Your uncle told us he said you were going to be awarded the state.
You're just saying that to hurt me.
No, honey, I'm not. I didn't even want to tell you, but you pushed me. Heather! I don't know. Mike, I'm sorry. She wasn't taking no for an answer. So
We agreed that we would both tell her together when she's 18.
I know,
And
Mike.
then you just throw it out there in the middle of stupid arguments?
It wasn't stupid. Oh my God, I am so sick of you trivializing her behavior. No, she never treats you the way she treats me. Like I'm an imposter.
She's a child.
Oh, you just don't ever get it.
Yeah, I guess I don't.
Uncle John? It's Heather.
Heather, how you doing, hon?
I just want to know the truth. Did my mom really kill herself?
I don't think it's my place to... Did your dad tell you this?
Jill told me.
She did?
Did you know her?
Yeah, only for a short time.
What was she like?
She was sad, but she loved you, and I know she loved you a whole lot.
What was her name?
Lisa.
Lisa who?
Look, honey, I think I've said all I can without your parents say so.
You told me that I was special. And I don't want to wait till I'm older. I want to know where I came from.
I'll tell you what. If you want to know the truth, the real truth, then you're going to have to come here and visit. Come here to Kansas.
They're never going to let me go.
You don't tell them, okay? You don't tell anyone. I'll send you a ticket, then you don't tell your mom and dad nothing. And we'll sort it out, okay? I'm your godfather. And they'll listen to me.
Yeah, right. They would go crazy.
You let me handle that. You see, it's easier to beg for forgiveness than to ask for permission.
I need to think about it.
It's an open invitation just between the two of us, all right? But when you're ready, or when things get a little rough over there.
I don't know how things can get any worse.
Trust me, hon, it could always get worse. Believe me. Look, you just give them a break, okay? They're doing the best they can, just like you are. We'll talk soon.
Okay. Bye.
Dear Mom, sorry it's taken so long to write. Everything has been so busy. It feels like my feet haven't touched the ground in such a long time. Life has been so much fun with Jerry on the boat. We visited so many beautiful places, and Pika and Harry love being... Pika and Harry love being out on the water. I was worried they wouldn't be able to handle it, but they love it even more than I do.
Misspelled the name again. And they're not on the boat. They're clearly at the animal shelter. I'd say this eliminates any possibility she's writing these letters.
Not unless she's lying to her mother. Hey, I'm being D.A. Stiller here. You know what he'll say.
Not unless she's lying to her mother.
If Robinson told us about this Jerry guy, and this letter proves the whole Jerry story is bull, then he's the source of the lie.
It's not enough to arrest him.
No. But it's enough to get search warrants for his house and the land in La Cine.
Look, I want him locked up as much as you, but that is one hell of a gamble.
It'll pay off. He's hiding something on that farm. We just need permission to go look.
We've got one chance at this. We tip him off and the searches are a bust. He's gonna dump any evidence we don't find.
There's a woman's life on the line here. Time's running out. You know it as well as we do.
What's all this for?
Mr. Robinson, we have a warrant from the district attorney of Johnson County to search this residence.
Search for what?
Would you step down here with me, please, sir?
John, honey. Shh. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. We're just gonna do what they say, okay? And I promise you, it'll all be over soon.
Mr. Robinson.
I'm making a meal out of this. I don't know what you think you're gonna find here.
You got another team heading to your place in La Cine. What are we gonna find there?
I wanna call my lawyer.
Yeah, I figured you'd say that. Watch him. This might take a while.
Isabella Lewicka. something in this one. This one too. I need hands. Give me a crowbar.
You find something? 2? Got it. Jamie, put cuffs on him. Read him his rights. Got anything? Is that what I think it is? Lisa, Stacy.
Lena Coy here.
Hey, Lena. It's Don Tessio with Lenexa PD. Am I catching you at a bad time?
No, not at all. How's the case going?
We arrested him this morning. We found bodies on his land in La Cine.
You're kidding. How many?
2. One of them looks to be our Susie Troughton, our missing person.
And the other one?
We're not there yet. I'll know more after the autopsy. It's already hit the local press. It'll be national news by tomorrow. I didn't want you to hear it that way, so...
I appreciate the call. Thank you, Sergeant.
You're leaving today, Frank.
Hello? Yeah, one sec. Dad.
Huh?
It's for you.
Who is it?
Liam?
Sammy's Liam? Hello? JR's been arrested? Yeah, right. He put you up to this?
What's he saying?
I don't know. He's saying check today's paper?
What?
Ooh, slow down, slow down.
Tiffany.
Oh my God. This can't be happening.
I think he might have killed 3 women and an infant.
Oh my God. He murdered a mother and gave us her baby. That's what he did. Oh my God. They're gonna think we helped. Mike, we're gonna go to prison.
No. We need to call the police. They're gonna find out anyway. We have nothing to hide.
How could he have done this to us? He made us a part of it. Oh my God. Mike, they're gonna take her. Mike, they're gonna take her away from us.
Never let that happen. Heather.
Is this me?
A farmhouse in La Cine yesterday became the site of a horrific discovery as 2 bodies were found sealed up in 55-gallon drums on the property belonging to John Robinson. Robinson was arrested in connection with the disappearance of 32-year-old Suzette Troughton, who has been missing since April. Robinson is also a suspect in the disappearances of 3 women and a 5-month-old baby in the 1980s.
We won't know who the victims are until the medical examiners had a chance to examine the bodies. There's a chance they could be related to the missing women cases in the 1980s, but this is a case that is literally unfolding before our eyes. Thank you.
Barrel number 1 is going to be Suzette Troughton. The tattoos and body piercings match up. As for number 2, all I can say is female in her 20s. Both were killed by multiple blows to the head with a blunt object.
We found a hammer at the scene.
That or something that size.
That's gonna be Isabella Lewicka. Her passport's Polish, but we've got her resident alien card, Social Security, and Kansas driver's license.
Evans, you're not gonna believe this.
He told us she killed herself at a women's shelter. He had papers for us to sign. Everything looked official. We thought the papers were real.
Still, his office got word from a lawyer representing one of Robinson's relatives. They said that in January 1985, John helped his brother with a private adoption, a baby girl.
Same time Lisa Stacy and her baby went missing. Tiffany... Wait. There's no way.
The girl's name is Heather Tiffany Robinson. Chicago FBI picked her up this morning for DNA comparison with Lisa Stacy's mom in Alabama.
So, he murdered the mother and gave her child to his brother. Did the brother know?
If he didn't, he sure does now.
Thought I'd find you here. You used to come here to think before you could think. It's getting late. Your mom's worried. We should, we'll have some food out for you.
How much did you pay him?
What?
You must have paid him something. How much?
Well, $5,000? He said it was for, adoption fees.
$5,000. That's how much my mom's life was worth.
Heather, that's...
I was just some trophy that he could always check up on and remember what he did. You even kept Tiffany in my name.
It might have been the only truthful thing he ever told us. When John and I were kids, John was the favorite. He had the girlfriends and the cool car, and I looked up to him. He always looked out for me. He always came to my rescue when I was a kid. And with the adoption, came to the rescue again. And I thought I could never repay him, for whatever happens. Getting to be your dad's the best thing that's ever happened to me. Your mom, too. But just, I want you to know that. And, it's horrible how you got here, but, You're here, and if you don't want to go, I won't let him take you.
John Robinson has been charged with 2 counts of murder related to the 2 bodies recovered on Monday. The victims have been identified as Suzette Troughton, missing since April of this year, and Isabella Lewicka, who was last seen in August of 1999. Robinson has also been charged with a 3rd count of murder related to the disappearance of Lisa Stacy in 1985. Her remains have not been located, and we're working through the evidence and hope it will lead us to other potential victims. Thank you.
This was put together from Robinson's shredder in his office. It's an invoice for a storage rental unit in Olathe under the name Beverly Bonner.
Beverly Bonner? That's a new name.
Yes, she was a prison librarian at Kansas State, same time as our guy, until she quit in April 1993.
The month Robinson is released.
She immediately divorces her husband and disappears. Aside from a few letters the family got, nobody's heard from her since.
Let me guess. Typed out with her handwritten signature.
Yeah. The husband sends alimony checks every month to a P.O. box, so nobody even thought she was missing.
We're looking into who's cashing those checks, but we need to see what's inside this storage locker.
All right. I'll call the Missouri DA and tell them you're coming.
Thank you, sir.
The good news is they know you didn't have anything to do with any crime related to the adoption.
What about the actual adoption?
Well, legally speaking, there wasn't one. The adoption documents, her birth certificate, they're all forgeries.
So what are they gonna do?
This might be a conversation for just the adults.
I'm not going anywhere.
No, she can stay.
Okay. The FBI thinks the best place for Heather right now is the place she's always known. But once the DNA confirms it, your biological father, Dean Stacey, would legally assume guardianship.
What does this mean for Heather?
It means Heather is not her legal name, and you're not her legal guardians. So she isn't a resident of the state of Illinois. It means if you stay with these parents, your biological family could put an end to it at any point. Until your father transfers guardianship, you can't be enrolled in school. You can't get a driver's license or a passport. You'll have no valid ID, which means you can't open a bank account or get a job or take part in any clubs or sports. You can't get a library card.
How long can this go on?
Until her 18th birthday. Her actual birthday, which is September 3rd, 2003.
My birthday is September 3rd.
I'm so sorry. I thought you knew.
That means that I'm already 16. My sweet 16 was 2 months ago.
Okay, so what do we do now? How do we proceed?
Hold tight. Don't talk to anyone without me present. Heather's a minor, so your names won't be released to the press, but they will find out eventually. Then your life will be a whole lot easier if you can stay out of the news.
I never met Beverly. Just her brother a few times. Last time was a little over a year ago. It's been a while.
Her brother?
Yeah, he said that she was living somewhere overseas. Australia, I believe it was.
Did you get his name?
John. John Osborne.
Two.
Kitty litter.
Not enough to hide that smell.
Ugh. Whoa. I think I got something. Give me some more right here.
Good afternoon, everyone. Once again, I have a short statement, then I'll open it up to questions. The bodies recovered on Tuesday in Olathe have been identified. The first victim is Beverly Bonner, who was last seen in January 1994. The second victim is Sheila Faith, and the third is her 15-year-old daughter, Ann Faith, who were last seen in the summer of 1997.
My God, those poor women.
John Robinson has been charged with 3 new counts of first-degree murder in Missouri. There are now a total of 8 victims. I'll let District Attorney Dent fill you in on those cases in his jurisdiction. Here in Kansas, Mr. Robinson has received a charge of aggravated interference with parental custody related to the kidnapping of Tiffany Stacy in January 1985 following the murder of Lisa Stacy. The baby Tiffany Stacy was adopted by a Midwestern family in January 1985, where she remains today. We are confident that this adoptive family had no knowledge of any criminal activity, but it was obviously not a legal adoption. Our job is to bring Mr. Robinson to account for all these horrific crimes, and that's what we intend to do. Thank you.
We finally squeezed some more information out of the DA's office.
And?
So far, neither side of the biological family has taken action.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
It's only half the battle. Your father hasn't filed for custody, but he hasn't released it either. Bottom line is, someone's going to have to talk to Dean Stacey. I can get you his contact info, but you'll have a better chance if you come at this without lawyers.
I'll talk to him.
Honey.
It has to happen sometime. It might as well be now.
Hey, you don't have to do anything until you're good and ready. I'll talk to him.
He's not going to listen to you. He might not listen to me, but I don't want a new life. If talking to him is the only way to keep things as they are, then that's what I'll do.
Hi. Is this Dean?
Tiffany, is that you?
Yeah. Yeah, it's me.
It's real good to hear your voice, honey. I spent a long time hoping this day would come. When they told me you were alive, boy, they showed me your pictures. You got your mama's eyes.
My mom had brown eyes.
What are yours, green? Well, you got the same look anyhow, same twinkle. When are you going to come down and see me?
I don't know if I'm ready for that yet.
Well, I don't want to rush you if you're not ready. There's a guest room here waiting for you.
So there was something that I wanted to ask you.
Listen, sweetheart, I know what you're going to ask me. And I don't want to take you away from what you've got going on over there. But I'm not signing over anything, and that's that.
Why?
Because you're my daughter. I lost you once already. Now I'm going to sign you over to the people who took you.
It wasn't them. It was...
I'm your family, Tiffany. Your real family.
My name is Heather.
Your name is Tiffany. Tiffany Ellen Stacy, and I know because I named you.
Okay, well, I have to go.
You let me know if you change your mind. I'm sure we could set something up to come visit.
Okay. Bye.
how are things different from a year ago? Like, what's a regular day for you right now?
I don't have regular days. I try to stay away from people. I can't go anywhere without being gawked at. I hear them call me Tiffany, which is weird enough. But mostly it's the missing baby. I can't drive. I'm not allowed to go to school, so I don't hang out with kids my age. Or any age. In the afternoons, I have a few hours of homeschool with my tutor. But instead of math and history, she just goes on and on about John's trial coming up. And then after that, I go back to bed. Or it's video games until I fall asleep. And then it starts all over. Just the same day, always living in fear that some relative I've never met will come and take me away. And that's about it. Oh, wait. This weekend, my illegal dad is testifying in court against his serial killer brother who's on trial for murdering my mom, and I get to watch it on the news. That's about it.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that.
You're the fourth shrink I've told it to this year.
Sounds like you haven't been getting much out of therapy.
I'm just here to get my parents off my back. They find a new person every few months, so here I am.
Being a therapist is like any job. Some are a better fit than others.
The session's almost over and you've barely said anything.
We just met. I can't help until I know a bit about who you are, where you're coming from.
Right. If you figure it out in the next 5 minutes, I will come back for session 2.
Every person who walks through that door, everyone's story is unique, truly. But yours really is a first. And I can't imagine how that must feel. Only you have ever known what this is like. John Robinson may be evil and dishonest, but he was right about one thing. You are special.
I don't want to be special. I just want to be a regular teenager. I want a boyfriend, and I want to drive a car, get a job like everyone else my age. I just want to be normal. I don't really know what to do.
Well, you've lasted the whole hour, which means you're making the effort. That's a great start.
This is usually where I get a to-do list or a prescription.
Nothing like that. But just in case this is the last time that we meet, I'd like to ask you something. And I don't need an answer. I'd just like you to think about the question.
Sure.
If you had the choice between learning the truth about your life or continuing on without ever knowing, what would you choose?
A year after Kansas authorities discovered 2 bodies hidden in barrels, the trial for accused serial killer John Robinson is finally underway. He is now believed to have killed at least 8 women over 2 decades.
My wife and I, for the past 5 years, have been trying to adopt a baby. And when John found out that we were looking into adoptions, he said he knew of a lawyer that could help us cut through some of the red tape. And we jumped at the chance. And in the early part of 1985, he calls out of the blue and said he had a baby. He said we needed to get down to Kansas City as quick as we could. So he met us at the airport. We all drove back to his house, and that's when we met Heather. When Karen first handed her over to us, that was It was the happiest moment of my whole life. And we wanted to get a picture with her and her new uncle, her godfather, the man that found her, and he brought her into our family.
Is this the photograph you took that day?
Yeah.
This photo was taken the day after Lisa Stacy disappeared. The day after he had murdered her mother, he's giving you this baby?
We flew out together the next day so we could start our lives together as a family. That used to be my favorite memory, but I don't get to have that anymore. Do you really think I did okay?
You told the truth. That's all they can ask for. How do you feel?
Tired. It felt good, though, to walk out and leave him there.
Mr. and Mrs. Robinson. I'm Lynn Jessup. Lisa Stacy's mom. Tiffany's grandmother. Can I speak to you for a minute?
You know, we met your grandmother. She came up to us after Dad testified.
Lynn.
That's right, yeah, Lynn Jessup.
What was she like?
She's really nice. Kind of shy.
Yeah, she's got a thick Southern accent.
She wants to meet you. If that's something that you'd want to do.
I don't know if I'm ready for that. It's just a lot right now.
Okay. Well, no one's pressuring you.
On the initial count of first-degree murder, based on the evidence presented by the jury, finds the defendant guilty. On the second count of first-degree murder, the jury also finds the defendant guilty.
It was the longest trial in Kansas history, but it took the jury less than a day to come back with all guilty verdicts for serial killer John Robinson. And today, the jury has decided that Robinson should pay the ultimate price for his crimes.
What kind of things would you like to know about your mom?
Everything. Like stupid stuff. Like, what was her favorite color? What movies did she like?
You know, some of those questions can still be answered, even if you don't want to see her.
Whatever he is.
Do you remember the question I asked you at our first meeting?
Whether I'd want to know the truth or not. My answer is yes. I would want to know the truth. As awful as it is, as much damage as it's caused.
Well, you're kind of at that crossroads now. You can step back until you're ready, or you can go forward and ask the questions that might have painful answers. The choice is yours to make.
Hello, Heather. I'm sorry. I don't want to come at you with too much. It's really good to meet you again.
It's nice to meet you, too.
Come here. Your mom's room. I don't have much need for space, so it hasn't changed much.
She grew up in this house?
She grew up in this room. Her crib was right there where the bed is. And you used to get your diapers changed right here. Here. for you. Dean's sister sent it back with whatever was left of her stuff. The FBI used that to check to see if you are who you are. Made sure they didn't scuff it up.
When you're old enough to read this, I hope you will still be feeling the love I have for you, because it is a love stronger than life itself. That's it. There's only one entry.
Well, she never got a chance to fill the pages, but it's a good start, I think. She made it for you, so you should keep it. Next time you come visit, I'll take you up to see your mama's headstone, State Line Cemetery.
She has a headstone?
Mm-hmm. She has a plot right next to mine. When they find her. I'm really glad I got to see you again. I never got to be a grandma like I hoped to be, but however you want it to be.
Bye, Grandma. We'll talk to you soon.
I can't wait to tell Miss Coy about this. She's gonna fall over.
Who's Miss Coy?
So what comes next? I suppose you guys will be assisting with the Missouri trial?
There isn't going to be a trial.
He's pleading guilty? I didn't think he had it in him. Well, I guess that's that then.
I wanted to thank you in person, Lena. Without your groundwork, we couldn't have put all this together the way we did. I like to think we got him in time to save the next one.
And the one after that.
You really should have been a detective. If you ever get another hunch, please call me directly.
Will do. Thanks, Don. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Lena.
Thanks, Ken.
Come on, we made a deal. We get to take a photo and you can dress however you want.
Everyone else my age got a parade. My diploma came in the mail.
Well, look on the bright side. You would have hated that purple gown.
That's not untrue.
Mm-hmm. Are you set, Mike?
I have no idea.
Ta-da. You got it framed.
Honey, we are so proud of you. And you should be proud of yourself, too. You worked really hard for this.
Okay. But Kathy won't be getting any Teacher of the Year awards because she gave me most of the answers.
Okay, Heather, can you just let us have this one happy moment for the next 30 seconds or so? That's it.
Okay. Yay, us!
Exactly. Yay, us. Okay, let's go, Mike.
Okay, I think I got it. Countdown. Everybody get ready. Here we go.
I'm heading out for a bed.
Can you grab the mail for me?
Yep.
Dear Heather, I know I'm the last person you want to hear from right now, but it's about time you learn the truth. I've been accused of horrible things, but I want to tell you, I did not harm your mother or anyone else. Your mom's family wanted her to get an abortion. And when she didn't, they disowned her. She was a young single mom with no options. She handed you to me and said, I want you to take her and give her a good home. Before she left, she kissed you and said, Tiffany, this is what's best for you. You need a real family. I'm doing this because I love you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Heather. Happy birthday to you. You know the drill, make a wish.
Hey. Hey, speaking of wishes, you're officially an adult. No guardians, free to do whatever you want. So what do you want to do first?
Two things. Just because I'm an adult doesn't mean, and I looked it up, adults can still be adopted. I know it doesn't change anything, but I would like to make it official. I want you to adopt me.
Are you serious? We're supposed to be getting you stuff.
And then the second thing is, can I borrow Mom's car for a couple of days?
We can drive you.
No, I have some things that I need to do on my own. I need to do them. Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course you can. Sorry to interrupt. Are you Lena Coy?
Yes, how? It's nice to finally meet you. Please sit.
Hi, Mom. I know you're not really in there. But I'm never giving up hope that we're gonna find you. And I'm never gonna stop looking for you. I'm not the missing baby anymore. My name is Heather Tiffany Robinson. And I'm here. I'm right here.